Hello everyone, the Escalantes here. We just wanted to reach out to you, our friends and family, and extend to you all a very Merry Christmas. Caroline and I had the idea of, instead of this year sending a traditional Christmas card, we thought we'd do something unique and something different, and we had the idea of shooting this video. We're just going to share with you guys a little bit about what the Lord did in our lives this past year and give Him praise for everything that He's done.
So at the end of January 23rd, we got married, and we had originally planned a outdoor picnic wedding at a park in the area, but of all the days it rained like never before in California, and we had to at the last minute change everything to Matthew's parents' house, and we got married on their patio. So our wedding didn't go any way we had planned, but it was everything God planned, and it was lovely. And then afterwards we took a few days and went to Joshua Tree National Park for our honeymoon.
Yeah, and that was really fun. It was very cold, very chilly, and there were many days during our honeymoon when it was hailing and raining, and we actually got, I think, a little bit of snow during some of those days, so it was very cold, but it made also for very beautiful pictures, and so we loved our stay there. Shortly thereafter, we then decided to take a trip to Zion National Park, and that was really special and really beautiful and very fun. If you guys have never been to Zion before, I highly recommend it. It is such a beautiful park, and during that visit we did Angel's Landing, which is a very high and very treacherous hike. And if you guys have ever seen pictures of Zion, that's undoubtedly one of the hikes that you're going to encounter online. And so Zion was, again, just very beautiful, and we loved having the opportunity to travel to Utah.
Because many of my friends weren't able to attend our wedding with COVID and traveling and being rather short notice, in June we had 2 different wedding receptions where we came back and got to celebrate our marriage with my friends. One in Kansas City and then one in Sterling, Kansas. It was so much fun to see everybody, and many of them hadn't met Matthew before, so it was a good time to just celebrate what God's done in our lives.
And talking about the receptions, my parents had the opportunity to come out and travel to Kansas for the first time for them. And that was a real treat. They loved it, and they loved experiencing all of the unique intricacies of the Midwest, especially being from Southern California and native Californians themselves. And so, needless to say, it was a very memorable trip for them, and they absolutely loved it. Another thing that we did this year was we went on a couple of backpacking trips. One of the first trips that we went on was toward the beginning of the year, just a couple of months after we had been married. And we went to Angeles National Forest, just north of Los Angeles. And speaking of this trail, I just recently returned with a buddy of mine, Arnold. And if you guys want to check out the video for that, the link is going to be in the corner above. Another backpacking trip that we did, this was in August, we went to Sequoia National Park with my sister-in-law Lydia. She flew in and she joined us, and my buddy Arnold, he came with us as well. And that was a really awesome trip. That was, what was that, I think 3 days or so? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was over the course of 3 days, and I think we tracked around 25 or 26 miles under our belt. So it was a lot of hiking. It was definitely tough goings, but it was very beautiful, and we certainly made lots of memories doing that. So if you guys are ever in California and you ever have spare time, I would definitely recommend checking out Sequoia National Park. Another really big milestone for this past year, for me especially, was finally graduating and earning my bachelor's degree in aerospace engineering. I had been working toward this degree for quite a while, and if you guys visit my Facebook page, you'll be able to see a video of that where I talk a little bit about that journey. And so anyways, that was a real accomplishment for me personally, and I'm really grateful that this year, 2021, was the year when I finally earned my degree in engineering.
The same day that Matthew found out that he had officially graduated, I found out that we were expecting our first child. So coming April 2022, we're expecting a little baby boy, and we're so excited. And that was a few days before we went backpacking in Sequoia, so you can imagine it was about 6 weeks along at that time and very nauseous, so it made for a whole different kind of adventure in the mountains.
Another great thing that the Lord did this year was bless me by using me a little bit more in ministry. If you guys aren't already aware, I'm currently engaged in a preaching ministry here at a local chapel in Ontario, and this ministry is all about reaching out to our truck drivers and ministering to this very unique congregation. And if you guys check out the link in the corner, you guys will have an opportunity to check out my channel where you see all of my sermons posted. And so that's another really great thing that the Lord has done. Also, in terms of ministry, Caroline and I are involved together in what's called the Call Ministry at our church. It's a ministry all about evangelism and all about training other people how to share their faith. And so in this ministry, I teach a group of newcomers, and so that's been a real blessing as well.
So a few weeks ago, to top off all the events of the year, my mom came to visit us for the first time, and we got to show her some of her favorite places. We went to Olvera Street, near downtown LA. It's a little place where they sell a lot of different Hispanic things and different cultural things. And then we also got to go to Laguna Beach, which is one of our favorite beaches where we've made a lot of memories.
Yeah, that's right. And speaking of Mom's visit, I made a video recapping that whole event. So if you guys check out the link in the corner, you guys will see that video and get a little bit of taste of what Mom experienced when she was here. So guys, this is our year in brief review. This is a little bit of a recap of what it is that God has done. And as a family and as a growing family, we just want to publicly thank Him for all that He's blessed us with. He has certainly done lots of wonderful, new, and exciting things. And we're looking forward to seeing what the new year has in store for us and for our growing family. And so we made this video because we wanted to share it with you, our beloved friends and family. And so from the Escalantes here in Southern California, we just want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. God bless you.